Pretty girl with an ugly smirk, you convince yourself that it's one of my quirks again. Too high if you can choose.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be doing my July MBR because it's not a TBR, because I switch what I want to read. So again, eventually I will get it down how I'm going to be doing these, but previously we were doing a pick for my 12 books 12 prompts, and then we were doing a pick for self-destruct books. I'm now scrapping the self-destruct books. I've literally decided that the rest of these self-destruct books I'm not 100% interested in anymore. I feel like it would be a slog to put myself through them. The only ones I'm interested in are Heartless by Marissa Meyer and Wranglestone. So what I'm going to do with these two is Wranglestone's going to go back on my shelves, and next month I've chosen to pick up Marissa Meyer's Heartless, and then I'm going to move on to the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer after that. So I think it's by Marissa Meyer, those ones, but yeah, I'm going to scrap the self-destruct. It doesn't work for me. I put the books on there that I'm not very interested in, and then I'm trying to force myself through it. I've only read one of them, which is Stormcrow, and I gave it 3 stars. It was basic. So I've heard from so many of my friends that this is really good. So, and the same with this. The only reason I'm a bit hesitant about this is because it's zombies, or like a zombie type thing, and zombies are not necessarily my thing. So, but it is queer, and I'm all for books with queer repping, so we're gonna go with that. As for the 12 books 12 prompts situation, we're still doing that. Hey, yes, we are still doing that, but what I'm gonna do this month is give a friend a call and ask them to pick a number 1 to 6, and we're just gonna see what they pick and just make it a bit different. I think going forward next year I might ask a couple of friends and have them on hand to ring when I'm doing my TBR to pick the numbers for next year. I think that's how I'm going to do it, but I'm definitely going to continue the 12 books 12 prompts. So this month, I was surprised, first up is going to be Jem, so I'm going to give her a quick ring and try and screen record it, and fingers crossed it works. We'll just have to see. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So, you know what I'm calling you for, don't you? I need you to pick.
Yeah.
Need you to pick a number for me. So I've got my cards. I need you to pick a number between 1 and 6.
Pressure. I want it to be a good one.
Remember.
Fine.
Oh, right.
Oh, what am I supposed to remember? Wait.
We've got your picking it, but we've got to Sleep in a Sea of Stars left. So if it's to Sleep in a Sea of Stars, I'm gonna kill you. July's gonna be a light month for me. So let's just.
You need somebody, because I'm freaking out. What if it's Sea of Stars?
Right. So I'm gonna show you all the cards, and then this. Gonna bite it. Is number 5.
Okay.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh,
It's your pick.
I just pushed myself. I punched the light out myself in the head.
So it's in Deeper Waters you picked, isn't it?
FG Lucan Supremacy! Yes! Finally!
So
You're gonna love it. You are gonna love it.
So yeah, I'll be picking up your book, your recommendation next month. Thank you for doing this. I'm so happy. I do want to read To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, just not yet. Not when I'm having a light month of reading.
Yeah, I don't want to pick that. I would feel really bad if that come up.
But that means I've only got 5 left. Is 1 out of 5 next month. But you picked a good one, and you picked your own. And I'm really happy that it's on Scribd as well, so I can listen to it. I'm so excited.
Honestly, it's so good. You're gonna love it.
So excited.
But I'm also terrified to say that because I said that about Aragon.
Yeah, but to be fair, me and Charles had a discussion about Aragon, and I think if I'd have read it when I was 14, I probably would have loved it. But now, things just annoy me that wouldn't have annoyed me when I was 14, 15, or whenever it came out. So I think that's an age thing, rather than a bad recommendation. Just think, every other recommendation you've given me has been great.
Also, has mostly been manga.
Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires.
This is true.
There we go. So thank you. I'm gonna finish the rest of my TBR now, knowing that I'm gonna have at least one good book that I think I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna do the rest of my TBR now. Love you very much, Lee. Thank you.
Good luck. Bye.
Bye. So that was a really weird way for me to pick it. I realised I should have just put that on a stand and then left both hands free for this, but anyway, gem a wreck. So I will be reading In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens, and that also means that my Booktuber Versus series is, spoiler, coming up. It's going to be picking a series that my friends love, and I'm going to be reading the full series. And I know they are companion novels for F.T. Lukens, but it's kind of like a series of books in my eyes. So I can do reading those 3 F.T. Lukens books that are currently out in July. So we'll be adding In Deeper Waters onto my TBR. The other one, what's the other one called? I can't remember what the other one is called, but I'll put another picture up here. And then Spellbound is the most recent one that is out. So I'll be reading those 3 in July as well, but they are all on Scribd, and I will be putting holds on them. I'll put them in my Amazon wishlist to get the hardcovers, but as far as I remember, when I last looked at those books, the hardcover of book 1 was hard to get, but we'll find out. But yeah, I'm so happy about that, because July is going to be a lighter month on my mandatory reads, because I'm going to try and get through as many Swiftbow books as possible, but also I am going to be editing my first book in YouTubers recommends sort of like series that I'm starting as well, where I've got recommendations for indie books from a couple of booktubers. Next month in July I've got 4 books to read for that, so this is why I need a light mandatory TBR. Okay, the podcast book is Sundial by Catriona Ward. I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. I'm trying to read more out of my comfort zone with things. Girl in Red, absolutely brilliant. That was out of my comfort zone. Southern Book Club, as we mentioned, Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, generally not my thing. Absolutely loved it, gave it 5 stars. So I've heard very mixed reviews on this one, so we will see. But this is a podcast book for July. We have the By the Readalongs live show book of Chain of Gold. Now I'm nervous to get to this series. It's one of Meg's favourites. And obviously it's one of Becca 5-starred series because she loves Cassie Clare in general, but this scares me because I feel like it's just going to bring me more pain. We've had a light-hearted book with Red Scrolls of Magic. I feel like Last Book of the White is also going to be slightly light-hearted. This is going to go back to Cassie pain and torture, ripping my heart out of my chest and making me cry. And I'm not looking forward to it, okay? I'm not about that life. But also I'm an emotional bitch, so I'm going to cry, obviously. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. I am inevitable. What is also inevitable is that a series, Quartet, has to come to an end. And I'm hoping that Brisinger and her Inheritance are better than Eragon and Eldest, because if you've watched any of my videos or the live show where me and Chloe talked about Eragon and Eldest, I've been struggling with this series a lot to the point where I almost DNF'd Eldest. So I'm nervous to continue with Bridesinger, and I'll be continuing with Inheritance in the month of July as well. We're then going to give ourselves a break with some smaller series, like the actual novels are smaller. So going to take a break from the chunkers. We've had a couple of months of chunkers. So this is going to be for the book club. It's all about fantasy that I run with Chelsea from Not So Secret Bookaholic. And yeah, I'm excited for this. Really excited. And then for the Christopher-long, I don't have the book to hand yet, but it's going to be the I think it's Lifelike series, and the first book is called Lifelike. I'll put a picture up here when I found a picture of it. That's going to be my July pick for the Christopher-long, and that's a 3? Is it 3 or 4 book series? I can't remember. It's a series anyway that we're doing. So that's going to be next. And then finally, mandatory read wise, we've got the Schwabba Ding Dong, and I know for a fact that this is going to break me because I've read it twice already, and I'm so excited to hear Tori's thoughts on this. But I host Schwabba with Tori and Jem, and we are reading Addie LaRue, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I do have physical copies. I have 2 physical copies, or is it 3? 2 or 3 physical copies, and I just can't bother getting them right now because I'm in this little area and I can't be asked moving things. So there's that. They are my mandatory reads. So I've got In Deeper Waters, Sundial, Chain of Gold, Inheritance, Heartless, Lifelike, and Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. There are 3 books that I do want to read for a vlog, and they are here, but whether or not I get to these is going to be another matter. It's $10,000 of January, House of Horror, and Bride of the Tornado. I'm going to be doing a vlog reading books outside my comfort zone, so I'll be trying to read these. If these don't get read in July, it's not a big deal, they get read in August. And that's it. Anything else I pick up along the way, I'm going to be doing more themed vlogs, so you'll see that as and when they come out. But that's my TBR for this month. If you do like me and you want to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. If you're here and want to let me know you're here but you don't have anything to say, please leave a black heart, very much appreciated. Until next time, enjoy whatever you're reading or watching or doing, and I'll see you all very soon.
Every time I fall in love, it seems to be